Lena's life was simple: work, home, sleep. She didn't expect much more, and that was okay. But lately it felt like something was wrong, like she was stuck in a loop she couldn't escape. Days blurred together, and every morning felt like she was waking up in the middle of a bad dream. One evening, after a long day at work, Lena stood in front of her bathroom mirror, staring at her reflection. She barely recognized the face looking back. It was her, but it wasn't. There was something in her eyes, something hollow, like she wasn't really there. She blinked. It didn't go away. The feeling stayed with her as she crawled into bed that night. The air in her apartment felt thick, suffocating, as if the walls themselves were closing in. She tossed and turned, unable to shake the thought that she wasn't alone, but there was no one else in the room, just her. Around 3 a.m., she woke up to a strange sound, scratching, faint but persistent, coming from behind the walls. Lena's heart pounded in her chest. She lay there frozen, listening as the noise grew louder, like something was trying to get out. Her breath caught in her throat, and her mind raced with thoughts she couldn't control. It's just the pipes, she told herself, just the pipes, nothing else. But when the scratching stopped, an eerie silence filled the room. It felt wrong, like the silence was too loud, too alive. The next morning, Lena decided she needed a change. She didn't know what it was, but she felt like she was slipping into something dark, and she needed to pull herself out before it swallowed her whole. She took a walk, hoping the fresh air would clear her head, but the streets felt different. The buildings were taller, looming over her like dark giants. She quickened her pace, feeling like she was being watched, even though no one was around. The city had always felt like home. Today, it felt like a trap. The next day, she picked up a book she hadn't touched in years. She opened it, expecting to lose herself in its pages, but the words on the paper didn't make sense. They seemed to shift before her eyes, like they were moving, rearranging themselves in ways that unsettled her. Lena slammed the book shut, heart racing. The room felt colder. She realized something that terrified her. She wasn't just stuck in a routine. Something had changed, something unseen, but she felt it, watching her, waiting for her to slip. Her life was no longer just simple. It was suffocating. And the more she tried to escape it, the more it pulled her in. Lena didn't know if she could outrun it. But one thing was clear. Whatever was happening, it was only just beginning.